Hi everyone, KNWA and Fox 24 Chief Meteorologist Dan Skoff on this Sunday evening, and we saw our first snowfall of the year so far. It's not even winter. November 16th, 2014 will be our first snow, but it was a very light one, and I wanted to give you a little recap as to why the snowfall amounts weren't quite as high as earlier expected. We're going to start off with the temperatures. That's falling in the mid-20s. Time of this recording is a little after 8 o'clock. We're in the mid-20s right now. 26 in Fayetteville. We got 24 in Strickler and West Fork in southern Washington County, mid-20s in Benton County, Little Flock, Centerton, Gravette, Bush at 25, Holiday Island coming in at 26, and Compton in the mid-20s as well. So those wet roads, if we have any, will freeze overnight tonight rather quickly, and we're reaching that critical temperature in the mid-20s where even the pre-treated roads and the treatment on the roads won't help melt the ice. I want to show you what happened earlier this morning into the afternoon, and the reason the snowfall amounts were cut down in a major way was some dry air that worked its way in from the northwest. Now, I saw this late Sunday morning, and you might have noticed a drop in the snowfall accumulation maps throughout the day. As that dry air was really plunging in, you can just see it eating away at the snow and the snow that developed. There was also something else, too, that was not foreseen by the computer models. All of this thunderstorm activity that was down across Louisiana and Mississippi, all of that thunderstorm activity, even some tornado warnings earlier this afternoon in Louisiana and Mississippi, kind of squeezed out the moisture, wrung out the moisture, if you will, and so that led to less available moisture for those snowflakes to grow in what we call the dendritic snow growth zone, which, by the way, is the temperature -12 to -18 degrees Celsius in the upper levels of the atmosphere. We did get some precipitation in northeast Oklahoma, though, and it just missed us as heavy snow bands developed in the morning hours before that dry air really came in. And so 3 inches fell in Miami, about 1.5 inches just to the west of Delaware County, and down in West Siloam Springs, only 0.3 of an inch. Eureka Springs, 0.5 inch. Bunch about 0.5 inch as well. So the most snow totals were in northeast Oklahoma and southeast Kansas, which was expected, but I was expecting to get a little bit more than 0.5 inch. So we still have a little bit of light snow that's coming in from the west, and it looks impressive here. As we stop the radar, you can see quite a bit, but I do want to caution you. We have the sensitivity cranked way up on the radar where you can see the smallest returns, and if we remove some of those small returns, yeah, it doesn't look quite as impressive. So all of those are just basically flurries and won't amount to any additional accumulation. So that's the latest. The dry air working its way in from the northwest cut down on the snowfall amounts, not predicted by the computer model forecast. Also, the wave of energy swinging southeastward, and the moisture that was wrung out in the Missouri or the Mississippi, Louisiana area really cut down on those snow totals. But it's early, and I'm sure we're going to get more winter weather. So, of course, we'll be forecasting it. And until then, we've got cold weather, blustery cold on Monday. And to let you know, a warm-up by the middle towards the end of next week. And that could even include some thunderstorms in the forecast by next Saturday. Maybe even the possibility of severe weather. It's something that we're watching. Welcome to the wild world of Northwest Arkansas weather. Have a good one.